What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a heart's desire reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are second this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Um, Running a little bit behind, um, so bear with me, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We have one from the top for your energy, one from the bottom for your past energy, and then one energetically from the middle for your future energy, okay? We'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily to see what the overall outcome is, okay? So let's see what's going on with you guys. We have the Seven of Cups for your present. We have the Eight of Cups for your past, okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords future, okay? So why Ten of Swords for your future, Pisces? I don't know. We'll have to get there slowly but surely, okay? I will say Sagittarius did have Ten of Swords as well, but it showed up in their clarifiers, okay? So let's get started with this Seven of Cups, okay? Seven of Cups in your present energy. You, of course, as always, Pisces, have a lot going on right now, okay? You're pretty busy, okay? Possibly just a lot of avenues, okay, going on. And so you possibly have, little time to spare, okay, as far as free time is concerned. We did talk about that in your general read, okay? And technically, if memory serves me correct, almost in all of your readings the last few months have been edging you to take some time out, okay? Know you got work to do, know you guys are super busy, but how are you going to be able to complete what you need if you're not getting the proper rest and rejuvenation that you need in order to complete all of these tasks, okay? I think we've talked about delegating in the past as well. You got this Eight of Cups here, okay? This person is kind of like sitting here with four cups on each side, okay? Usually regular Rider's Waite is showing the Eight of Cups where someone is like walking away, okay? I, for some reason, feel like when I look at this Eight of Cups in this deck, it makes me feel as though someone's like sitting at a table, if you will, okay? And for some reason, I just feel like there's a table and there's people talking and you're at the head of the table and you're possibly, like I said, delegating. Maybe in the past you've tried delegating to other people and maybe it just did not work out the way that you wanted it to. And so thus this Seven of Cups where you're super busy, where everything now falls on you. It's like you possibly feel like nothing gets done correctly unless you do it, okay? And so that may be the vibe in what's going on based on this Eight of Cups past, okay? So with that being said, we get to this Ten of Swords energy where it's like, stick a fork in me, I'm done, okay? For future energy, okay? You will mess around and be a little bit spent, okay? From having to handle things all by yourself, all right? It could be in the sense of, like I said, you may not trust other people to help you in what it is you're trying to accomplish. Other people may not think like you, okay? And maybe you're in this position where you have to kind of do things yourself, maybe because you only trust yourself to get things done, the way that you like it, okay? And that's almost kind of like a sense of control. But if you're in kind of anal a little bit, okay, you overanalyze things and want everything to be perfect to the T. It can't always be like that, okay, Pisces? You have to give yourself some wiggle room to either ask for help or kind of loosen up the strings on yourself a little bit, okay? Because this Ten of Swords is pretty serious, okay? Um, and I'll get into that in a minute. I want to give you guys an example, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we do have, for the overall outcome, Two of Wands, okay? Two of Wands. Two of Wands is usually talking about embarking on a journey of some sort, okay? And so there's this pathway where you can kind of consider these two wands here the starting line and going up, or you can consider it the finish line, okay? It's kind of like an optical illusion in that sense, okay? So I usually do like when this Two of Wands comes up, okay? For you guys, like I said, this Ten of Swords energy, I'll give you a primary example of, kind of like an overwhelmingly amount of exhaustion, okay? Um, like, remember back in the day, you could probably go 24 hours without no sleep, okay? Could party hard, party like a rock star. You could drink a bunch of energy drinks, coffee, caffeine, whatever could keep you up and not feel anything, okay? And get like maybe an hour's sleep and be able to, rock out again, okay? Depending on your age, you're probably still able to do that. For the rest of you, you're not able to do that anymore, okay? Your body literally requires the minimum of 6 hours of sleep. Are you getting that, okay? And I have a Fitbit, okay? I have my Fitbit, and it helps me see, I love the fact that it tells me how and grades my sleep, okay? 4 hours of sleep is considered fair, okay? Literally considered fair. 4 hours of sleep is graded at a 76. If you're in school, I don't know what the grade scale is, but 76 used to be like either like a C minus or a D. That's what my sleep has been like lately. I've been getting a C minus to a D in sleep right now, okay? And I'm a Taurus, okay? Now, things have somewhat changed for me in the sense of like my work schedule and things like that. So I can kind of tolerate, a little less sleep, but I will tell you, from dealing with readings and stuff like that, I notice my energy levels change a bit, okay? It takes a lot of energy to do readings, okay? You may not think so, but it does, okay? As far as connecting with each energy of the zodiac signs and along with channeled messages and things of that nature, it is very, very draining, okay? And so I do require a certain amount of sleep in order to do what I do, plus my daytime job, okay? I've literally had moments where I've damn near dropped my phone on my face because I'm sitting up here trying to get, readings uploaded. I'm doing research. I'm doing other side projects and things of that nature. And I've literally dozed off in like mid-sentence, okay? And it's like stick a fork in me, I'm done, okay? And so I truly do look forward to my vacations, no matter how long it is. This month I only get 1 week off, and that's fine from doing readings. Next month I'm really going to be looking forward to my 2 weeks, okay? And then my long-standing vacation will be coming up soon, okay? But nonetheless, that's the example that I want to give to you guys is start seeing how much sleep you're actually getting. And while you're being productive and you're getting things done, what is it costing you at the end of it, okay? So, with that being said, you can take this Two of Wands however you like to take it. You are embarking on some form of a journey. Um, but what that journey is, we'll find out when we get into these clarifiers. Okay? So, we have one from the top for the Seven of Cups, one from the bottom for the Eight of Cups, and then we have one energetically from the middle for the Ten of Swords. Okay, we'll flip the bottom of the deck over momentarily to clarify this Two of Wands. Okay, so let's see what you have here, Pisces. We have the Knight of Voices, okay, in your present. You have the Empress and the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Page of Voices for the Ten of Swords, okay? So let's kind of hit these one at a time, okay? So present energy with this Seven of Cups and the Knight of Voices, okay? Knight of Voices would be Knight of Swords, okay? Again, this Knight of Swords, I feel like it's a little bit cut and dry in the sense of you need to cut some of these things out, okay? Whatever it is that is not important, okay, is not either not important or can be passed on to someone else, okay? You need to delegate some of these things out, or you need to reorganize, okay, Pisces? You may be all over the place. It's nothing wrong with you having all of these multiple avenues or things going on, but it's time to prioritize, okay? Finish what you start, okay, is also something that I'm feeling as well, okay? If there's something in particular that you're working on and it barrel rolls into, let's say, this cup here at the top barrel rolls into two more cups, and then this cup barrel rolls into two other cups, and then this one turns into two other projects, okay? You need to find a way to compartmentalize some of these additional functions or task that you've created, okay? It's almost like things multiply into something else before you can even finish the main part, okay? And so it's time for you to really get down to the nitty gritty of cutting some of these things down, okay? Point blank period. All right, because you're creating too many projects for yourself, and they do need to kind of be a little bit more compact, okay? In a sense of you may be dwindling this down to maybe 4 cups, okay, instead of 7, all right? So let's get into the past energy of this Eight of Cups with the Empress, okay? Eight of Cups with the Empress. So again, being very creative, okay? I love this Empress card within the Muse deck here, okay? Your heart space is full of so many ideas and passions, okay? That you are in this process or were in this process of creating, okay? The only thing is with this Eight of Cups, energy being paired with it is, again, like I said, getting this, this Empress is like the counterpart to the Emperor, okay? And so, but in a creative standpoint, the Emperor, and of course, if you remember, feminine and masculine energy is in all of us. So the Empress is your feminine side. If you're a masculine, it would be on your left side, and that is your want to create from your heart space, okay? Your masculine side, which would be your Emperor, okay, is the one that goes after it and provides and dictates what happens and things of that nature, okay, makes the decisions, all right? And so in the past, I think it was a little bit harder for you to make some form of decision, okay? about what it is that you wanted to do. And maybe at the time you had like 8 cups in front of you, okay? Trying to figure out, like I said, for some of you, it could be a collaboration type of thing where you weren't able to get things done the way that you wanted to, okay? For others of you, it may have just been what were you going to do, okay? You had all these ideas and you didn't really think about how they had to be executed, okay? You just were creating, but not realizing how much you were creating for yourself, okay? With that being said, this future energy of the Ten of Swords with the Page of Voices, which would be the Page of Swords, okay? Swords energy all through your reading, along with Cups energy, is coming through and stating, but let me rephrase. Page of Voices, Page of Swords with the Ten of Swords. It's more so like you have the knowledge and the wisdom to know that something needs to change, but it's like you're not really doing it, okay? As far as for your future energy, okay? So, it's almost like, yeah, I know. When people tell you, hey, you need to get some rest. Hey, that can wait. Hey, aren't you tired? And it's like, yeah, I know. Yes, I am. I'll do it. I'll eventually get to it. And it's like, when is eventually? Okay? You can't keep putting off your mental health. You can't keep putting off your physical health. You can't keep putting off emotional health. But for you, Pisces, I feel like it's physical, okay? And what you have to understand is whatever you're putting your body through physically, it will then start kind of tapping into other areas of your body, okay? If you're under a lot of stress then turns into physical ailments, and then mental ailments, and then emotional ailments, okay? Where you find yourself, maybe lack of sleep makes you very ornery, okay? And nobody likes to deal with somebody who's cranky because they haven't gotten any sleep. And then you need to take accountability of why you haven't gotten any sleep. It's because you're busy with all these cups, okay? It's not anybody else's fault that you didn't get any sleep, okay? Love you guys, Pisces, but I'm just being real with you, okay? Same as if you're hungry, okay? And you haven't eaten all day, and next thing you're hangry, all right? I am guilty for that, okay? I've gotten better with it over the last year or so, but for me, if I don't eat something and I know I need to eat, and I do get quite ornery, like I need a snack or something in order for me not to get, into hangry status, okay? And I have to put that on me because I'm so diligently trying to work and get things done that I don't take the time for me, okay? Because I'm trying to please everybody else, or I'm trying to meet that deadline and things of that nature, but I'm, taking away from my mental health. I'm taking away from my emotional health. I'm taking away from my physical health, which then in turns back on me. Okay, so I really implore you guys to know when to take the time to rest. Okay, and I'm not talking about no 20-minute nap and then get back to it. I'm not talking about that. That does not satisfy your body. Okay, and your body will tell you when you're neglecting it. Okay, so that being said, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Five of Voices with the Two of Wands. Okay, Five of Voices, which would be Five of Swords, Three of Swords underneath. Okay, just so you guys know, underneath this Two of Wands, that means there is going to be some defeat going on here within your energy. Okay, this Five of Voices here literally has like all, whenever I see this card, I automatically pay attention to the X in the middle. Okay, you see how from one side to the other, from each eye, is like this red X, okay? And then you have like these, I don't know if it's like olives, I think it's olives that are hanging above them. And then you have 5 people down at the bottom, okay? 4 have their backs turned with 1 facing forward, okay? The 5 of Swords is usually talking about some form of defeat, okay? And wherever or whatever you are trying to accomplish or get to, okay, um, it's going to, I don't want to say that it's going to lead in defeat, but not defeat in the sense of you not being able to accomplish it, but it's going to feel like a very long road. This road here, this pathway with these 2 of Wands is very long, okay? It's a very long, bumpy road, okay? And it's more bumpy and ends with sorrow in the sense of you being exhausted, Pisces, okay? I really care about you guys. I know what exhaustion feels like, okay? You know how heat exhaustion feels? It's 10 times as bad when you are physically exhausted from no sleep and you're sleep deprived, okay? It's just as bad, all right? You have to know when to listen to your body, okay? If it's not sleep, it could be food, as far as the type of food that you're eating, health-wise, okay? If you're finding yourself like I said earlier, dozing off mid-sentence, or not being able to really hold on to things, like starting to become a little clumsy, if you will, okay? Because I've done that too, you know, when I'm sleep deprived a little bit, or I know my body is really tired and I need to go lay down, I usually tend to get a little bit goofy. When it's time, when I'm, you know, sleepy, I get a little bit delirious in the sense of my body's like, hey, or more so, not just my body, but my mind is like, we have to get some rest in order for us to operate properly, okay? And be at our best, you know, at 100%, okay? And so you have to take that into consideration. We've talked about this in your readings before, and I want you guys to be as safe as you possibly can be. It's nothing wrong with getting work done and wanting it done a particular way, but you have to be able to take care of yourself in order for that to happen, okay? So let's get to the bottom of the deck here with solar plexus chakra, okay? Solar plexus chakra 3, talking about centering yourself, mind, body, and spirit, starting from the solar plexus, okay? This was also tapped into for Sagittarius as well, okay? But in a different form, as far as joy and stability. And they had the page of, I think it was the page of emotions that they had in theirs, okay? You could have Sagittarius in your chart, or possibly have that energy around you, but it's just an honorable mention. You don't have to. But with this solar plexus chakra being here, it's talking about tapping into your creativity, okay? And 3, talking about centering yourself. I feel as though, you know, I don't want to automatically say there's a lack thereof, but when you get to this 10 of Swords, you are not going to feel very creative, okay? Your creative energy is going to deplete, okay? Because you need sleep, okay? Sometimes sleep is good to help you kind of rest on an idea that you possibly have, okay? And maybe it could also help you kind of figure out that missing piece to something, okay? So we're going to get into the solar plexus card 161. Okay. it says your key facts are the color yellow. The sound is rum. The element is fire. The glands are pancreas and adrenal. Okay. And the keywords here are I can. Okay. The solar plexus chakra is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To strengthen this chakra, try this breathing exercise. Close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. See it coming from a glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar plexus. Exhale through your mouth all energies that don't serve you. Believe that you can have the relationships you desire, and you will. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. Okay? I feel like, and you also have this confront card up underneath. Okay? For a separate set of you, this is not for everybody. Okay? Get in where you fit in. I feel as though with this solar plexus chakra coming up here, you could be also dealing with a form of competition in a sense, either with yourself to be, bigger and better than you were the year before, okay, or competition in the sense of inner friendships, internal relationships with other people, okay. One thing is certain, it's better to be in competition with yourself and not with anyone else, okay. What's meant for you is meant for you, okay. What's meant for someone else is meant for someone else. Celebrate others' accomplishments and know that you can achieve your own set of accomplishments, okay. For some of you, some of the things that you are currently doing is maybe to prove to yourself that you are just as accomplished as someone else, when you should move at your own speed, no one else's, okay. And so it could be, like I said before, seeing the start of a finish line where you're having this race or competition with others around you, okay. It's a dangerous game to pay attention or too much attention to what others are doing, because how can you focus on your goals and your task if you're watching everyone else, okay? So that also plays a part in this 10 of Swords, because it's funny how, and I'm just looking at the spread, we have this 10 of Swords here, and it's kind of laid out in the direction of this 2 of Wands. You're almost literally either at the start of the finish line of this race that you're in, and you can't even get up to start, okay, because you're so exhausted. You're mentally exhausted with this Page of Voices. I feel like you are mentally and physically exhausted, okay. So know that you can accomplish it, but you can accomplish it in your own time, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve with the 7 of Cups, okay? So that being said, at the bottom of the deck, surrender comparisons with other people. Surrender comparisons with other people. Y'all saw me sitting up here, shuffle and cut, okay? Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, okay? I don't think there's anything else I need to say with that, Pisces. I think y'all get the gist, okay? So with that being said, hopefully I will see you guys for the rest of the week. We have 2 more readings. So until then, peace.